Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Midnight Evil. I'm here with my special guest again.
The guy from last video.
You don't want to say your name?
Nah.
Why? They should know your name?
Mhm.
Alright. Well, anyway, we're gonna continue with chapter 2. And yeah, let's get right into the game. Maggie O'Brien's funeral was just what anyone would expect.
Everyone did their best to comfort their grieving parents.
Colin kept to himself.
Everyone assumed.
Already?
Bruh.
I'm out here trying to read and they're just in my ear.
Everyone assumed it was because he blamed himself.
After his sister had been laid to rest, I came to ask him how he was doing. He looked up at me, eyes red from either crying, lack of sleep, or a combination of the two, and said, "I really saw them, the little green monsters."
My heart ached as I put my arms around the boy. I kept telling myself that seeing his little sister in pieces couldn't have been easy for him.
He was just in shock. Stories of the Earthlings were only told to scare children into doing what they were told. That was all.
The first thing my grandmother told me about the Earthlings was that they were 3 tribes.
The green ones had round bellies and piercing blue eyes.
Than that, bro.
That's a frog, right?
I ain't doing this again. Hybrid between a frog, a sloth, and something else. I'll find out.
Okay.
She said they could be heard if you walk deep in the swamp at night.
They would laugh and sing as they danced around their tiny campfires, which would appear only as tiny flickering lights through the trees.
They were the least lethal of the 3 tribes, but every bit as evil.
The red ones were more temperamental and even faster than their green cousins. Yeah, that's right. Don't even.
They didn't sing or dance around campfires, and their celebrations were a bit more gruesome.
They preferred to eat children from the inside out.
1 second, please. Okay. You heard that?
No.
It was even thought by some that they were only red because they were stained by the blood of their victims.
Fiery red bristle-like hairs sprouted from the tops of their heads, and their growing yellow eyes seemed cold and calculating.
Oh my days.
Oh my.
That was kind of scary.
That was kind of scary.
Just a little bit. The pale Earthlings were in another class altogether.
They had white skin and wild, untamed blue hair that flowed out in every direction. You hear that, right?
It's like
It's like
is it that?
It's like a...
Oh no, I didn't hear that. Oh, actually no, I just heard that. The most unsettling thing about them was that they had no eyes at all. Yet they somehow were the most keen and efficient killers of the 3.
Grandmother said that their long reary hair could somehow sense the presence and locations of children. Oh my
Bro, it's
god.
getting a little too close for comfort.
Yeah,
bro.
bro. We
Way
just
too
keep
close
on
for
seeing
comfort.
pop right there.
There were some things that all 3 tribes had in common.
Earthlings preferred to eat after midnight and would only attack if the child didn't make direct eye contact with them.
I was at my right ear.
I heard them both.
I reassured myself that the O'Brien girl being attacked barely after sunset meant that she had to have been the victim of a wild animal attack.
A few of the men in the village came together to hunt down the beast that killed the girl.
They came back 2 days later, carrying the carcass of a large wolf.
Which year?
Right.
Same. The whole village breathed a sigh of relief, and a big celebration was held. Yeah, get out of here.
Oh, that's the large wolf. The
Yeah.
carcass of it. The only one besides myself that remained anxious was Colin.
Get out of here. Looking at his face that night, I knew that he believed the creatures that killed Maggie were still out there waiting.
He was right.
Okay.
What is it called? You know, the one with piercing blue eyes? That's the one that's bothering us.
Yeah. Game talk.
Hello, darkness.
My old friend.
Welcome to the top of the hour. Again, I'm your host, Nick Gloom, filling in for Nate tonight. That was an interesting hour, Janet. I feel like these kids don't like me. Hey, Janet, do you like me? And she's walking away, folks.
Yeah, 'cause she don't like you.
Anyway, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Nick, just calling in, wanted to say that you suck.
I just had a feeling.
Bruh. Bruh,
I
that's
feel like I'm not
jokes.
as approachable as Nate is. Oh yeah, so anyway, I forgot there's a sponsor slot I was supposed to fill last hour. This one goes out to all you greasy, pizza-faced listeners. Are you tired of popping pimples? Ew,
No.
gross. Do some zits appear over and over and you have to keep popping them? Gross. Kind of like that popular video game, Mole Whacker? From the creators of Simple Pimple comes the revolutionary cream, Pimple Buster. The all-in-one scientifically formulated pimple-destroying cream. Call 155-PIM-PLES. But hurry before supplies run out. That's 155-PIMPLES. You know, Janet, I think Evil Midnight could use some Mole Whacker inspiration. Something to keep the player on their toes. Or at least that last prank caller could drink some of that Pimple Buster.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
No.
Chapter 3. The next day, Maggie's mother visited her daughter's grave, discovering something that was more than a little strange. Oh, it's a new one!
It's the one with freaking the red fire thing.
Oh my god.
It's the one that with the red fiery hair tips thing. The one that you read.
Oh yeah. The earth on the grave was disturbed as if something had clawed its way out. I couldn't help but remember what grandmother had said about the red Earthlings.
They would burrow inside their victims and eat their way out.
Mm-hmm.
Your place.
Could it be that we brought a whole tribe of them right into the village without even knowing it? What?
Oh man.
That scared me.
It's getting a little bit more scary, not gonna lie. The answer will come soon enough.
Ah! What?
Oh damn, that was scary. Oh man.
So we have to get them twice now. Jacob McLaren was found torn to shreds in his bed the following morning.
Obviously, a wild animal hadn't attacked him inside his own house.
Another devastated family and another funeral this soon after Maggie. This didn't sit well with anyone.
The atmosphere became even more tense and more uncomfortable.
I insisted on inspecting Jacob's remains myself, just to reassure myself that there was nothing hiding inside.
Colin approached me afterwards, asking what I was looking for.
I told him it was nothing, but he knew better. You're the only one that doesn't look at me like I'm crazy.
Oh man.
Where are you now? Yeah. Yes, sir. Get right. What?
3, 4.
No, bro.
Nah, bro.
Get body, though.
I swallowed hard, started to deny it.
But the words caught in my throat, and as much as I tried, I couldn't lie.
Listen, I put my hands on his shoulders.
Oh my god. I don't think you're crazy, but we need to be sure.
This is some BS. Tell me exactly what happened.
Colin took a deep breath, working up his nerve.
On the door, it was at the door.
No, that was here. Wait, this door?
No, the other one.
No, it wasn't this one. I heard in my left ear. Yeah. Okay.
It was so dark, but I had a good torch.
I called her name over and over. She didn't answer. Oh,
Green.
anyone else? Alright.
Then I heard something.
It sounded like chewing.
I took a few more steps and saw her laying there.
All over her were these fat little green monsters.
They had... Oh my. That's a close-up.
Yeah. They had mouthfuls of pointy teeth that looked like needles and massive clawed hands. Where are you?
Just then, a twig snapped under my foot and they all stopped what they were doing and looked right at me. That's when I screamed and scattered.
That's when I screamed and they scattered.
They were gone before any of the grown-ups got to me.
Oh!
That one only shows up once.
Yeah. His eyes filled with tears at the memory. Please tell me what they are.
He was no more than 11 or 12, having just lost his sister and now his friend.
No one had believed him when he tried to tell us before.
It couldn't have been easy, but he opened up to me.
I felt it only right that I tell him what I knew.
We sat together by the bonfire late into the night, and I told him all the old stories.
Unfortunately, the one thing that my grandmother hadn't mentioned was how to get rid of them.
Looking into the flames, I got an idea. I knew that most
unholy creatures were repelled by fire.
Well, Colin folded his arms.
We would just have...
No, don't even look at me. Continue reading.
We would just have to test what happens to an Earthling when it's on fire.
Both! Another one. Wait, I swear we didn't finish. That's a lava lamp. What the heck?
I guess we finished.
No, we didn't finish reading.
Yeah, we didn't.
I swear we were in the middle.
Did we
Oh,
die?
no. It was at the end. Open.
Chapter 4. Colin wanted to tell his friends about the Earthlings, but I begged him to keep it a secret.
If anyone knew that my grandmother had passed down her Druidic teachings, it would only take one person to scream witch, and I would be as good as dead.
He agreed and kept my secret. Get out here.
I mixed a potion that would catch fire, one touched by the tiniest flame.
That scared me. Surely this would send it screaming to the underworld. Ah!
Oh my! Oh my!
Oh my
days!
god! Oh, this is getting scary.
Triple combo.
It's because all these guys like come at the same time, bro.
I wonder when we're gonna meet the last one.
Huh?
The last little goblin thing of the tribes.
Yeah.
He sat quietly in his bed and waited, knowing that he must not look them in the eye.
No. Okay. Out of here. He must let it attack, for this would be the only way to get close to it.
Just after the stroke of midnight, he began to hear them chuckling and suffering in the dark.
Clutching the potion bottle, hands trembling, he lowered his gaze and braced himself.
Sure enough, one of them leapt from his bookshelf and sank its teeth into the flesh of his arm.
He screamed and unstopped the bottle, emptying the contents over the green Earthling. Ah! Oh!
Damn, bro, you're
I
scared.
know. I thought we almost got jumped. I thought we would have almost got jump scared.
It tore a tiny round chunk from his arm, and it gulped it down just as Colin shoved a candle right into his face.
It lit up like a torch and made a horrific, high-pitched scream as it ran out the room, trying to put itself out. Get out of here. We're next. Yep, caught him. Caught him. Caught him.
Nice.
Get bodied.
Nice, dude. The predictions are insane. The curtains caught fire as 4 more Earthlings sprung out from their hiding places. Colin ran outside screaming and cradling his blood-soaked arm.
Colin ran outside, screaming and cradling his blood-soaked arm. Ah!
I see him now.
It's 2.
Oh, damn.
Bro, I have a feeling we're just gonna die.
His parents soon joined him outside in a panic, trying to figure out what had happened.
Just then, a tiny fireball came racing through the doorway and zigzagged towards the woods. Okay.
I grabbed an empty glass jar from my cupboard and ran after it.
Bruh. These sound cues are just like the jar made a thunk sound as it landed over the flaming Earthling, and the fire quickly went out.
To my horror, the thing wasn't dead. To my horror, the thing wasn't dead.
It didn't even look like it was dying.
Though blackened from being set ablaze, it was just as spunky as ever.
Out of here.
Too close, man.
Right. That's just like right here on the bed.
Facts.
That'd be crazy. It quickly scooped up the jar and screwed the lid on.
As I made my way back, some of the villagers were trying to put out the fire inside the house, and the others were tending to Colin's arm, telling him that it must have been a rat.
It's 2.
How'd you know?
I heard both of them. 4? I heard both of them. I've never seen a rat quack quite like this, I shouted and held the jar up high so everyone could see.
The instant they all looked in my direction, their jaws dropped open from Colin's face lit up for the first time since he lost his sister.
He knew everyone finally saw that he had been telling the truth all along, and they all felt terribly ashamed for not believing him in the first place.
Unfortunately, the joy of this small victory was short-lived.
You heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, over the next few days, we tried every method we could think of to kill the little wretch. But no matter what horrific thing we did, it wouldn't die. Get out of here.
And flip the page. I don't think animation is gonna happen again.
Oh, 4? Alright.
In for Nate tonight as we dive deep into game talk.
Again.
Sorry about those technical issues we experienced last hour. I think Janet might have fallen asleep. For those of you
Oh, so that's why we got that animation.
we were
Okay.
having an interesting
So what?
discussion about
I
game
think that's why.
difficulty and learning
That's what-
No, never
curves.
mind.
You know, Nate likes Dragons and Dungeons, but apparently I'm dumb for thinking it's too difficult. Apparently, kids can play it. So what do I know?
Yeah.
Kind of like my work in progress, Evil Midnight, which, as I mentioned earlier, if you weren't around, is going to be more of a horror game. I'm not really sure, but I would imagine in a game like that, confusing the player could be an evil tactic. Something like grooming them up to expect one thing and then yank the rug out, so to speak. Anyway,
That's pretty
I'm
much what they
rambling.
were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, caller. You're on Game Talk.
Anyone?
That could be Colin.
Colin?
Must
Really?
have lost him.
I think it'd be Colin.
Colin.
Hello, caller. You're on Game Talk.
Oh, it's one of them.
Very funny, guys.
And I swear he's saying words though.
I heard him say amen, and that's it. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that second episode of Midnight Evil. I had a lot of fun. That was pretty scary at the end.
I had fun too. It was better than the first time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And anyway, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that like button, right? And subscribe, right? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Oh damn! You can't show that.
What?
My abs. I'm kidding.
I'm doing that in.